let's land the plane here on Philly's Karen, Michael,
Oh yeah.
because like I
Speaking,
said,
like this is what made me a misogynist. This watching that video.
I have actually never hated women more, and that's saying something because I wake up hating women and I go to bed hating women.
I proposed legislation in the Pennsylvania State House that women shouldn't be allowed to go to baseball games. I don't know if this is going to pass, but we're taking a flyer on it. We're just gonna, to make a Philly sports reference, we are taking a flyer on it. But yeah, that was. By the way, really crazy thing about the story.
Yeah,
really crazy thing that I cannot believe.
Yeah.
We haven't identified her.
I know. Well, so this is the big update. We don't know who she is, which is
nuts.
I'm actually impressed because this tells me she has locked down her identity in ways we all wish that we could. So let's put this up on the screen if you haven't watched it. I said, this is V1. Earlier in the show, I said that I basically zaprudered this video, watched it from every angle, poured over every second of it to make sure that what I'm seeing is correct. Yeah. But Michael, it's actually weirdly among very online right people been polarizing, where some, you've probably seen this, say the dad who recoils and ultimately gives this woman the ball, this home run into the outfield, dad runs over just across the row, grabs the ball, gives it to his son. Philly's Karen, who's a cross between Rosie O'Donnell and Katie Couric, runs over, yells at him for allegedly taking the ball out of her hands. We we have no way of knowing whether he literally took the ball out of her hands, but he had given it to his son. And
it was his son's birthday.
Son's birthday. She stomps away victorious. It's just a bizarre, I mean, it's not bizarre. It's predictable of this sort of, you said it made you misogynist, but I feel like it does confirm some people's priors. That's how she got dubbed a Karen, right? That she's this what's the right way to put it? I'm going to let you do it.
She's not a Karen, by the way.
All right, so why not?
No, a Karen is someone who complains about your music at the beach and then goes and gets the cops. She's just an asshole. She just doesn't understand. She bought the Phillies jersey on Amazon or something, but she doesn't understand the rules of the ballpark. Is that whoever gets to that ball first, it's their ball. Full stop. Those are the rules. Your section is not roped off. Sorry. But I would say that a couple things about this. Number one, as I said, I'm totally blown away in the sort of era of facial recognition that this person has not been discovered. And also she's very distinct looking. As you said, she's Rosie Couric. It is it is not like some generic looking person. She has this weird, she looks like she's in the Indigo Girls. She has weird haircut.
Don't you even.
Well, I mean, I know that you're a huge fan. Are you?
No, I literally am a huge fan.
That's incredible. I knew that.
I'm wearing flannel, man.
I know that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you love Tegan and Sarah. No,
I don't love Tegan and Sarah, but I do love
this is your only band that you don't love from that genre, shall we say? But the thing about it is, people saying the dad reacted in a weird way. Now, a couple things about this. I don't agree. And the reason I don't agree is because you can't hit a woman, right? You just can't. I mean, you just can't. If there was a guy who did that, and he would never have backed off, I don't think. I don't think he would have backed off. He would have been like, dude. But the other thing is that I have had this experience with my lovely, phenomenal ex-wife who I'm still very close friends with and all that stuff. But she has trained me over the years to not behave in the way that I want to behave in front of my daughter. And I am trained to stop myself from becoming very Irish in smashing bottles in people's heads. Get the fuck away from me, you bastard. I have that instinct. And it's nope. And I look over and it's nope. Same thing with road rage. So I'm sure he's probably well trained to not do that in front of the kid on his birthday. It's you know what? Just I'm going to give it up. And in the ballpark, people are filming you, people are watching, people are shouting at her. You're going to win that battle in the end. So don't do something stupid that will make you lose that battle. He got the batter bat. He got the gift from the wait, who are they playing?
They're playing the Marlins, and that was actually an away game, right?
Yeah, it was an away game. It was in Florida. Yeah, so and they got the Marlins people see this and they bring out all this stuff, and they get TV time. I mean, they win that battle. You lose that battle, but I think the one thing that I can't defend him on was how hilariously he recoiled, like a Chris Farley sketch. He was Yeah, it was like Mr. Furley on Three's Company. That's an old reference for old people. But he was like shocked and like, recoiled. That one, there's no excuse for.
I did like that he balled his hands into fists. That was redeeming.
Yeah, but
like,
but when he does the first move, though, when he balls the hands, he looks like he's about to start crying.
I know.
He's like going to start, weeping. But I defend him because she is a monster. And but the one thing I'll ask of you, Emily, I'll throw it back at you. The number of people that I saw online were like, hey, she's an asshole, but let's stop this instinct to like ruin people's lives in like exposing, because there were so many people like, find her. Like, is that a good instinct or a bad instinct?
Well, so yeah, this is why I'm conflicted on the story, because I think that's a horrific instinct. And I also think that's why I agree with you on the dad. I think his name is Drew Feltwell. I think I agree with him on returning the ball to her, not returning, but giving the ball to her, because you're in a panopticon. You have no idea how this could escalate in a way that hurts your child. Your child is now on national television because a woman is yelling, trying to get the ball back. You know that. And so I don't think it's right to take, I mean, who knows what was going on in that woman's life, but it's just not natural for the millions of people around the country to take a snippet of her life and weigh in on it. They'll never know her. They're not in her community. I don't know what I don't mean community of like Indigo Girls lookalikes. I mean community of people who are like in Phillies world and Orlando or wherever or Miami or wherever they are. So anyway, I'm on that's the side that I'm on.
I think that's right. But by the way, the panopticon thing is that there's people of a disgustingly old vintage like myself are now still getting used to the idea that my daughter doesn't have this. She always knows this, is that if you have a moment, I have to remember that I'm being filmed always.
If you are like me, you are definitely looking to support more made in the USA manufacturing this year, which is why I'm excited to talk to you about a warehouse. Whether it's home decor, clothing, or furniture, it's become extremely difficult to find high quality products that aren't made overseas. A recent Forbes report revealed that annual earnings for small businesses across the US have dropped by over 75% since 2023. Small businesses in this country are struggling to stay afloat, with the likes of Amazon and Target dominating the market. It's no wonder. That's where a warehouse comes in, your one-stop shop for artisanal home goods made exclusively by small businesses. With hundreds of products to choose from, they're deeply committed to supporting American manufacturers. Their easy-to-navigate online marketplace lets you browse a wide range of independent makers, and you can feel good knowing that your purchase supports real people and small family-run businesses. A warehouse believes that true luxury isn't about fancy labels or big brand names. It's about the dedication, creativity, and care that goes into every product, and I could not agree more. Help a warehouse hit their goal of supporting over 100 small businesses this year. Head to awarehouseshop.com and use code PARTY for 15% off your first order. That's awarehouseshop.com, code PARTY.